Now we will talk about fields. But before explaining that, just type the same as me. We will use echo command as an input for awk program. And in awk program we will print $0. Notice that we don't use double quotation marks for print command. It is because we are not printing some string, but we are printing value of a variable $0. $0 represents all fields in one record. There is good to know that fields are by default separated by space. So we can see that we have 4 fields, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So when we change $0 to $1, we see only first field, string 1. Please note that $sign in awk is completely different from $sign in bash. In bash, if we want to access some variable, we need to prepend $sign. But in awk, we don't do that. Only we are using $sign to tell awk that we are going to access fields. If we want to display second field, we need to change $1 to $2. Similarly, we can access third and fourth field. Now, let's create some file and let's call it table. And it will be some basic table for employee where we will store data about name, age and work unit. So I will quickly put some data here. And I think it is enough. We can save it. And now let's print first field of each line using awk. We don't need begin and end section. So just type awk and we will print $1 from file called table. And great, we see only names. So here awk goes line by line and for each line it will print value of variable $1, which is the first field, in our case, names. We can, of course, pass data to awk using pipe. And we see the same result. Great. Now let's say that we want to display names and employee unit only. How to do that? We can, in print section, add $3, which represents unit. But this looks really ugly, as there is no space between printed name and unit. So we can just add between $1 and $3, double quotation marks around space. And now it looks much better. But we have also another option how to do space, and it is using comma. And we can also print some new string, for example, hello. And now we see that we have 2 spaces between each field. If we remove commas, we see that we have only one space between printed words. So just to mention here, commas are used hugely when we want to separate the variables with space.